Good morning, friends. I am Sabrina, and today I'm going to lead you through a fun get up and flow vinyasa flow practice where we're going to flow through some vinyasa sequences as well as incorporate some core moves as well. So when you're ready, I will meet you at the top of your mat. So make your way to the top of your mat. Feet grounded down, arms by your sides. We'll move into a Tadasana, a mountain pose. So stand tall. Bring your awareness to your breath. As long as it's comfortable, you can close your mouth, continue to breathe in and out of the nose. Nice big inhale through the nose. And slowly exhale. Do that again. Inhale through the nose. Belly and chest expands. Slowly exhale. Once more together, nice big inhale. Pause at the top of your breath. Slowly exhale. Let it all out. Continue your deep belly breath just at your own pace. Try to lengthen out each inhale and exhale. And while you're at the top of your mat, you can start to draw the head left to right. Just let the head be heavy. Just gonna very, very gently start to roll it from your right shoulder to left shoulder to right shoulder. Just nice and slow if that feels okay. We'll meet in a neutral spine. So top of your head lifting up towards the ceiling. The eyes are still closed. Go ahead and open your eyes, gaze forward. On your next inhale, draw both arms all the way out and up. At the top, palms come to touch. As you exhale, hands to prayer position at heart center. Inhale the arms high. As you exhale, arms fall back down towards your sides. Inhale, arms all the way out and up. At the top, palms come to touch. As you exhale, hands to prayer position at heart center. Inhale, draw the arms high. This time as you exhale, it's going to swan dive forward, nice and slow. Nice big exhale, and we'll meet in a forward fold. Bend into your knees as much as you'd like to. I'm practicing in the morning, so I'm really tight right now, so I'm bending into my knees. Just try to relax here. We'll stay here for several breaths. Bend into your knees as much as you'd like to, or you can straighten your legs if you'd like to. It might feel more comfortable doing that towards the end of practice. You can also move into a ragdoll position if you'd like. If you want to, you can grab opposite elbows, allowing your arms to be heavy, relaxing your head and neck. You can also very gently kind of sway side to side while you're here. Opposite elbows. Let's go ahead and release the hands. On your next inhale, halfway lift, flat back. So hands to your shins and shoulders are drawn down your back. About 2 deep breaths here. On your next exhale, let's go ahead and fold forward again. On your next inhale, halfway lift, flat back position. Again, hands to your shins, shoulders drawn down your back. You're still looking for the stretch along the backs of your legs. All right, so let's go ahead. On your next exhale, plant the hands down. You're going to keep your right foot where it is. You'll send the left leg, left foot to the back of your mat, landing on the ball of your left foot. You're going to sink down in the hips just for a couple breaths right here. Right knee is over your ankle. If you have blocks, you could use your blocks for support right now if you need them. Make sure your hands are grounded on your mat. We're going to send the right leg back into our high plank. Long line of energy from the top of your head to your heels. Gazes to about the top of your mat. And we're going to get started on our curl, on our core, very fast here today, this morning. So let's go ahead from your high plank. We're going to draw the right shin to a hover above our mat. So about an inch above the mat. And I'm already feeling it. I'm feeling the heat building. 2 more breaths. All right, so let's go ahead and send the right leg back, high plank. From there, let's go ahead and lower all the way down. You can untuck your toes when you're there. Once you get down, and we'll lift into a baby cobra. Just start to open the heart forward, keep the shoulders down. Hands are about underneath the shoulders. We'll take 2 more breaths. On your next exhale, go ahead and release. This time we'll move into a Sphinx pose. Still plant one forearm down and then the other. Palms flat on your mat, fingers wide, heart forward. Shoulders stacked about over your elbows. Heart openers. For me anyways, it always feels so good in the morning. We'll take about 2 more breaths. On your next exhale, let's go ahead and release. We're going to plant the hands underneath the shoulders. And this time we'll lift into our first upward facing dog. So again, this is our first one, so take it nice and slow. So continue to open your heart forward as you eventually straighten the arms. Maybe you lift your legs off of your mat. Heart is forward, shoulders over the wrists. Again, nice and slow, take your time getting here. And then on your next exhale, our first downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, send the hips up and back. Now while you're here, take a moment, pedal out the feet, straighten one leg as you bend into the other. A few deep breaths here. Find some movement. Bring both legs to stillness. Inhale, right leg high, 3-legged dog, hip squared down and right foot is flexed. Send the right leg through, plant the right foot in between your hands. Take about 2 breaths right here, just kind of sink down. We'll be at the top of our mat, so with one giant step or a few smaller steps, we're going to draw the the back left foot up to the top of our mats to meet the right. And a nice big exhale, fold forward. As you inhale, draw the arms all the way out and up. And we're going to flow right back down. So as you exhale, swan dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, plant the hands. We're going to Keep the left foot where it is this time. Send the right foot all the way to the back of your mat, landing on the ball of your right foot. We'll just kind of sink down here for a couple breaths. Make sure your left knee's about over your ankle. Again, you're high in the ball of your back right foot. Make sure your hands are grounded. We're going to send the left leg back into a high plank. So send the left leg back, long line, top of your head to your heels. Stay strong here. We're going to draw the left shin to a hover above our mats. So left shin to a hover, about an inch above your mat. We'll stay right here for about 2 more breaths. You've got this. Send the left leg back, high plank. Let's go ahead and lower all the way down to your mat. You can untuck the toes once you're down, heart forward, baby cobra. Elbows close to your rib cage. On your next exhale, release. Sphinx pose. So one forearm down and then the other, palms flat. Fingers wide, elbows pressing down as the top of your head is lifting. On your next exhale, you can go ahead and release. Upward facing dog. Let's go ahead and plant the hands underneath the shoulders. So we're going to lift all the way up, upward facing dog. Tuck the toes, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Again, we'll stay here for several breaths. If you want to find some movement, maybe pedal out the feet, feel free to do whatever you'd like here. All right, so bring both legs to stillness. We're going to extend the left leg high. 3-legged dog, hips square down, left foot is flexed. Send the left leg through. Plant the left foot in between the hands. About 2 deep breaths right here. With one giant step or a few smaller steps, we're going to draw the back right foot up to meet the left at the top of our mats. So right foot up. Nice big exhale, fold forward. On your next inhale, draw the arms all the way out and up at the top. Palms come to touch. As you exhale, hands to prayer position at heart center. Inhale the arms high. As you exhale, swan dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, high plank. This time we're going to vinyasa. So option for this first round, if you want to, you can always skip your vinyasa completely, your chaturanga completely. If you'd like a different variation for chaturanga, you could lower your knees down, maybe cross your ankles. You're gonna lower your torso to a hover, elbows close to your rib cage, hold and hover. As you inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lower down, high plank. We're gonna flow again. So again, skip it entirely, lower your knees, or we'll find our chaturanga, keeping the body at a hover above our mats. So when you're ready, hold and hover. Inhale takes you to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg high, 3-legged dog. Send the right leg through, plant the right foot in between your hands. Right knee is over your ankle. High crescent lunge, start to lift your torso. Hips are gonna be forward, high in the ball of your left foot, and arms are high. You want your feet spaced out at least hips distance or so. Open up warrior two. So left foot grounds down, arms out to a T, shoulders over the hips, opening up towards the left side of the room and then gazes forward. You also want to tuck your tailbone under. So just make sure that tailbone is somewhat pointed down. Drop your back hand, flip your front palm, reverse warrior, right arm extends up and back. You're still working on opening the shoulders and the hips. On your next exhale, cartwheel the hands down, frame the right foot. We're gonna send the right leg back, high plank. Hold right here. Lift the right leg to or go ahead and lift the right leg. Draw the right shin to a hover above your mat. We're gonna hold for 3, 2, 1. Send the right leg back lifted. Right shin to a hover, hold for 3, 2, 1. Send the right leg back. Right shin to a hover, hold for 3, 2, 1. Send the right leg back. Plant the toes, and we're gonna flow. So chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side. Left leg high, 3-legged dog. Send the left leg through. Plant the left foot in between your hands. Left knee is over your ankle, high in the ball of your right foot. Let's go ahead and lift the torso. Arms are high. High crescent lunge. Try to relax the shoulders down, hips forward. Keep the back right leg nice and strong. Open up warrior two. Arms out to a T. Again, you're working on opening your shoulders and your hips here to the right wall. Drop your back hand, flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Left arm up and back. On your next exhale, cartwheel the hands, frame the left foot. Send the left leg back, high plank. You're gonna lift the left leg from your high plank. Draw the left shin to a hover above your mat. We'll hold for 3, 2, 1. Send the left leg back. Shin to a hover, hold for 3, 2, 1. Left leg back. We have one more. Stay strong here. Left shin to a hover for 3, 2, 1. Send the left leg back. Left toes down, and we're gonna flow. So chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, gaze forward. We're gonna walk or hop your feet to the top of your mat. Once you're there, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, draw the arms all the way out and up. At the top, palms come to touch. As you exhale, hands to prayer position at heart center. All right, so let's move into a little balance this morning. So from our standing position, there's several variations here. So just be mindful, practice a variation that works well for you. We're gonna start on the right side. So right foot stays grounded on your mat. We're gonna start to pick up the left heel. We're just gonna lift the left leg. All right, so right here. So you may be here. This may be a good balance challenge for you. You may need to lower your left toes on the mat just like this. Work on balancing right there. Wherever you are, find your drishti point, find your focus point, keep your awareness there. You can also, if you feel comfortable taking this pose further, you can take your right hand to the outside of your left knee. Start to open your shoulders towards the left wall. You can keep your left hand on your left hip. You can open the left arm. Take it wherever you'd like to. 2 more breaths wherever you are. Let's go ahead and release. So I'll draw hands to prayer position at heart center. Hips are forward and left foot down to your mat. Same thing on the opposite side. So this time left foot stays grounded. Just all 4 corners of your left foot down on your mat. As you pick the right heel up, start to lift the right leg. Again, your variation might have your right toe down, might have the ball of your right foot down. Just pick a pose that works well for you. Find your focus point. And if you feel comfortable, you can move into a twist here. So you can take your left hand to the outside of your right knee. You can start to open your right arm as you open the shoulders towards the right wall. All right, so we'll stay here for about 2 more breaths wherever you are. When you're ready, on your next exhale, let's go ahead and meet back, hands to prayer position at heart center. Nice big inhale. As you exhale, right foot back down to your mat. And we'll make our way back to the top of your mats if you're not already there. Hands to prayer position at heart center. Inhale, arms high. As you exhale, swan dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step or hop the feet back, high plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg high, 3-legged dog. Send the left leg through. This time, warrior 1, we're gonna plant that back left heel down. Keep the hips forward and arms up. Warrior 1, outer edge of your left foot's grounded on your mat. Open up warrior 2. Arms out to a T. Sink nice and deep into your right knee if that feels okay. Drop your back hand, flip your front palm, right arm up and back. And that nice side stretch. On your next exhale, cartwheel the hands, frame the right foot. Send the right leg back, high plank. Stay right here. Lift the right leg. So right leg's probably about parallel to the floor. Right shin to a hover above your mat. Send the right leg back. Shin to a hover, that's 2. We have 1 more, stay strong here. Send the right leg back. Right shin to a hover, hold for 3, 2, 1. Send the right leg back. Lower the right toes and flow. We'll meet in our downward facing dog. On your next inhale, left leg high, 3-legged dog, hips square down, left foot flexed. Send the left leg through, Plant the left foot in between your hands. This time, you're gonna lower that back right foot down. Warrior one. As you inhale, lift the torso, hips are forward. Notice the outer edge of your right foot grounded on your mat. Open up warrior two. Arms out to a T. Open the shoulders, open the hips. Tuck the tailbone under. Drop your back hand, flip your front palm, left arm up and back. Nice side stretch here. And on your next exhale, let's cartwheel the hands down, frame the left foot. Send the left leg back, hold your high plank. Left leg to a hover. Left shin to a hover. We're gonna hold for 3, 2, 1. Send the left leg back. Left shin to a hover for 3, 2, 1. Left shin back. We just have one more to go. Left shin to a hover, hold for 3, 2, 1. Send the left leg back. Left toes down and flow. Oh, nice big inhale. Nice big exhale. Deep belly breaths. When you're ready, you can lower both knees down. Nice and gently, nice and slow. Draw your hands in. We're meeting in a tabletop position. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. We're gonna move through some cat-cows. So when you're ready, you can slowly drop the belly, gaze forward, tops of feet are pressed down onto your mat. On your next exhale, start to lift your upper back, chin to chest. On your next inhale, belly down, gaze forward. This is our cow pose. As you exhale, lift your upper back, chin to chest as you make your way through cat. All right, this next inhale takes you back to a neutral spine, tabletop position. We're gonna make our way into a child's pose. So knees, however far apart you'd like them. Mine are typically to about the width of my mat. Big toes come to touch. Gather any props you might like for child's pose. Maybe you like to sit on a block or a folded blanket, whatever it may be. And once you're there, you can extend the arms forward as you let your chest sink down. Very slow, deep breaths. On your next inhale, very, very slowly start to walk your hands in. And you can just kind of roll onto one hip. We're going to find a comfortable seated position on our mats. Maybe legs crossed. Any variation here that's comfy for you. All right. And once you're there, we'll take 3 deep breaths together. If you're in a seated position, maybe relax your hands on your knees, anywhere on your thighs. Starting with your inhale, nice big inhale through your nose, belly and chest expands. Breath reaches to the top of your head, pause. Slowly exhale. Inhale. Slowly exhale. This time as you inhale, draw the arms all the way out and up. As the top palms come to touch, as you exhale, hands to prayer position at heart center. The light within me honors the light within you. Together we bow our heads and say namaste.